Hi guys, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers. I'm sitting out here enjoying the beautiful weather here today. It's gorgeous and the sun feels so good. Anyway, I wanted to just chime in here, chit chat with you a little bit on some things I'm kind of seeing, some ideas I'm seeing with people that I think need to be kind of re-evaluated in terms of ideas. And one of the main things I see is there's a lot of focus on the price of the property when you come in. Now, of course, price is important, and if you get a lower price, you have more headroom to do things with it and whatnot. But is what kind of value comes with that property? So I'll give you an example. You could buy a house, and it might be a big house, right? But it needs a lot of work. And so you buy it for very, very cheap, and you go, okay, that's great. I got lots of money for renovation, but then you're putting in windows, you're putting in new plumbing, you're putting in new electrics, you're putting in new doors, internal doors, new exterior doors, new shutters. Those cost, awnings and things like that, terraces, all that stuff needing to be redone. That can run into a lot of money. And, in Calabria, it's relatively inexpensive to do renovations. It still can add up quite a bit if you're not careful. But, up in some of the other areas, renovations can be pricey. Up in Tuscany, they're slightly more pricey than they are down here in Calabria. Part of it, Lorella tells me, is because of the permitting process, and everything has to be just so. So they can run into some money. And that brings up the point that you don't know what your renovation is going to cost. I mean, you could, look at a house and go, okay, what's the renovations? And then if the contractor or the architect comes back with a high figure, you're like, okay, let's just start all over. Meanwhile, you didn't look for the value in the house. Now, on the other hand, one of our clients who just stumbled on the best deal ever, and he bought a house in Abruzzo for 19,000 euros. And it's big. It's a big house. It's over, 100 and something square meters, which is big in Italian, standards. Independent house, I think, or it might be hooked onto another house, like a townhouse or something like that. And I thought, oh boy, that could be really expensive to fix up. But then he sent me a video of it that the agent went out and took for him. And I was just totting up all the value that was in this property. A lot of the windows looked in pretty good shape. Obviously, the structure itself was in beautiful shape. The roof seemed to be in good shape because there was no moisture issues. There was just a lot of value in the property. Plus, it had these beautiful touches that, like the characteristic touches that are so important. But when you look at a house, you're looking at maybe two houses or whatever. Don't discount the more expensive houses. Look at them. It might be that they've got new windows, they've been renovated, they had roof work done, maybe to have new, heating and air conditioning systems. Even things like stuccoing the walls can run into some money. So make sure you take a look. Don't just look at the price, because you can get a house for, 50,000 euros and put 150 or 200,000 into it easily. So that's my advice. Look for the value. Look for things like new doors and windows, shutters, the roof in good shape. The floors in decent shapes. A lot of times, if they're in pretty good shape, you can just put whatever flooring on top of them. That's not the case in some areas where the flooring has been put in really poorly. Balconies and terraces, have they been redone? Have they been retiled? Just all of those things. There's a lot of value that you can get in a house that's maybe a little more expensive, even if it does need some cosmetic love. So there you go, guys. Hope that helps.